Hello, welcome back to D Pitty's channel. I'm D Pitty. If you're watching this on YouTube, you are seeing a stream clip. If you would like to follow me on Twitch to watch these streams live, follow me at D_Pids on Twitch. Now we are about to react to a short biography of Miss Katherine Johnson, or Katherine Johnson, and see her contribution to Black history. Enjoy. Also, while you're at it, like, comment, and subscribe. Didn't Harris lock up POCs for silly things like weed and laughed about it? She did. She did do that. That is a thing she did. She did that. They called her Cackling Kamala.
I liked what I was doing. I liked work. But little did I think it would go this far.
Katherine Johnson.
Katherine G. Johnson.
Katherine Johnson.
Liftoff, the clock has started.
Mathematics is the basis of the whole thing.
Oh, this is the lady from what is it? Hidden Figures? I think it's Hidden Figures.
You graduated from high school at 14, college at 18. Everybody knew you had a big old brain on you by that time.
But I didn't know
But
it.
you didn't know it.
Man, you're either right or you're wrong. That I liked about it.
She always loved numbers. The professor said, I think you'd make a good math researcher. She said, well, what's that? He said, well, that's for you to find out. That was her dream.
Katherine Johnson found her way to Hampton, Virginia, and there is NASA.
NASA was hiring black mathematicians. Just opened it up to women. I was finally going to find out what a research mathematician did.
Those women took a seat, and that changed our country.
Katherine Johnson was a trailblazer. She became what was known then as a computer or a calculator or a human computer.
Fun fact about me, I went to a a math summer camp once for my school. Me and I want to say it was me, Sammy Harrison, Shalandis, and one other person. I can't remember. I think it was a white person from my school too. We all went to a summer math camp hosted at the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, which I would later like go to college there. It was so crazy to like be there. And I remember specifically one night, niggas was in a hallway in the dormitory playing with a frisbee. And so like they was just throwing the frisbee back and forth, and somebody accidentally hit another person in the face with the frisbee, and these niggas, they took that as a sign of disrespect, and niggas just took off and started fighting. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just leave, because what are we doing? Why did we just start this? Why we couldn't just continue playing with our frisbee game? This was like, I want to say I was probably 13, 14, somewhere in there. But yeah, that hurt me, because I wanted to be there and be all smart and stuff, and niggas was like, you know what, we still gotta do it, we still gotta be us, you know what I'm saying? I was like, y'all got it. And on that very summer trip to the math camp or whatever, I learned the existence of rich chips. Rich chips are amazing. Hold on. All right, let's read a couple chats. People like Miss Johnson. Hold on. Let me go big screen for this part. Read a couple chats real quick. People like Miss Johnson should be more known, but we live in a okay. People like Miss Johnson should be more known, but we live in a world of whores being role models, and no wonder the world is going down. Look, I hate when people in videos are from VA, because it's like, what's up with you? Why they take a picture looking into the sun? Look at all those eyes. Well, if they did, back then the flash on cameras was garbage. So if you didn't take the picture while where the sun was facing you, it was gonna make all this shit look wrong. And as you can see, it's just everything is black and white. So you're not even getting the saturation of what the colors is. So it's just the picture would have been fried if it was just all in the dark, because everything would have just looked gray. And niggas would have been like, nah, I really had that shit on. And niggas was like, yo, what? This shit look garbage. You look goofy. You look crazy right now. But yeah. All right, back to the video.
Courage is just one of many words that describe this woman.
He
Being
kind of
the
look like
first
Marty
woman
Supreme
in
right
a
here.
room of all white men in a time when that was not popular. The courage to even walk in that room with your head held high. I don't think many people could do that.
I have seen the same clip of Hidden Figures thousands of times. It's the scene where the white scientist or whatever is like, yo, where do you be going? What is up with you? Why does it take you so long to get back here or whatever? And she's like, yo, I have to use the bathroom. He's like, it's bathrooms in the building. And she's like, nah, it's not no bathrooms in the building for colored people. I have to walk a half a mile there and back to take a piss. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, I see that all the time.
When I think about my
drinking from a coffee pot, none of you want to touch.
I am completely in awe. She overcame so much more overt prejudice, so many more challenges
Christina Koch
than I was ever faced with.
In 1957, when the Russians launched the Sputnik satellite, the space race then became her job. Calculating trajectories for Mercury missions and Project Apollo.
Katherine Johnson was so good at what she did, they needed her as an engineer.
When they had briefings, I asked permission to go. And they said, well, the girls don't usually go. And I said, well, is there a law? I began attending the briefings, and gradually I did more.
The Eagle has landed.
When they were leaving the moon, going back, that was the part that I worried about. They should be exactly correct on that. And I was sitting there hoping I'm right, too.
Without mathematicians, those great moments wouldn't have happened.
In her 33 years at NASA, Katherine was a pioneer who broke the barriers of race and gender.
There go that nigga Obese.
Math and science and reach for the stars.
Katherine
Obama was giving niggas belt
that
back in the day.
Even though there were medals and awards and so many things that she received and honors, her favorite thing to receive were letters from children.
Katherine Johnson has taught me not to let anyone bring me down, and that women are capable of doing anything they want to do. Katherine Johnson has taught me to believe in myself and my capabilities. Katherine Johnson was an amazing African-American female mathematician who changed the world.
Because of Katherine and at NASA, we've embraced that diversity of thought only improves our capacity to make change both in outer space and here on Earth.
Now younger versions of myself don't have to wait until they're an adult to finally hear about her, to let her be a role model in their lives today.
Yo, that's hard.
My problem was to answer questions.
That's hard.
And I did that to the best of my ability at all times. And it was a joy.
Damn, she died in 2020. Nah, crazy good statue, by the way. Like, it's some bad statues out there, but that might be like top 5 of like actually looking human. That was a yo W Katherine Johnson, man. Man. Shout out to Hidden Figures. If you like that video, here's another one. If you want to watch these live, follow me on Twitch at D_Piz and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm on. Also, if you like this content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.